Hello everybody, it is the GenerallyGoodGamer and I am back. It has been a couple of weeks. Actually for Gennal it's been even longer and I'm sad about that because I missed her so much. But it's okay because we have a new and improved Gennal. Or rather we have a new improved universe for which Gennal is coming to you from. And the reason I say that is because I've upgraded a lot of things hardware wise. So I have a new microphone, a new pop filter, hopefully that's working. I have a silent and deadly machine. I upgraded a lot of parts of my PC and hopefully the quality of everything is now far improved. What I really wanted is I wanted no background noise at all, so as much as I can try to reduce that. Anyway, back to Gennal. So Gennal is actually in a different position to last time. She is under this bridge, and the reason being is that there is this murderer over there. Can you see him, that hunter, undead hunter? He is over there, and he attempted to murder Gennal. For no reason. Gennal was there looking pretty, looking beautiful, looking like the model that she was. And this guy ran over and attempted to obliterate her. So Gennal hasn't much experience with undead. And her first experience, her first foray with the undead is not a pleasant one. So, Gennal saw him coming down the road. She was over here with Farmer Fulbro, and she quickly made her escape down to here, underneath the bridge. And she pretended to be the troll under the bridge for a while. Wasn't exacting tolls, wasn't consuming goats, but was hiding out under a bridge. Now we're going to have to, we just saw the hunter again, so we know he's there. But we're going to have to make our way out very, very cautiously. Let's just do that. Let's make our way out over here. Okay. And we need to pick up these quests. That's a red mob. That's fine. Let's run over here quickly. And hopefully we won't get caught unawares. Alright, let's pick these quests up here from Farmer Fulbro and his daughter, wife, sister, Beamer, Verna Fulbro.
Hello.
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields are full of hooligans. We left in a rush and I forgot to pack my watch. Verna's pa gave me that watch on our wedding day. Wife. And I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe of the farmhouse. Look with the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'll be sure to be grateful. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Hello.
Sometimes I think there's just a big grey cloud in the sky, just raining down bad luck upon us. First we're driven off our land, and now we can't even get off to Westfall, or out of Westfall. I see you want to get out of here. Excuse me, miss, the bridge is right there. I suppose this is your land and you don't want to leave your land. Everything's a mess. Something needs to be done. Well, that is why I'm here. I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves and it's far too dangerous for us out here now. As soon as Farmer Fulbro gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favour. Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldine, over on the farm yonder. The Saldine's farm is just beyond the fork in the road. We're going to go that way eventually, Verna. That's fine. Poor old Blanchy. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around us in the farms of Westfall. If you could steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over, there are several farms southwest of here. Now, that is a question I have. How did these machines take over? What is this about? Is this one of those red bandana, dead minds people? What's their name again? The Defiance Brotherhood. Is it something to do with them? Right, so old Blanchy, he needs oats. We get oats from in here, or all over farms around here. So there's one there. Hello. I had some issues with the game. I know I was just here, and I'm now here, and in real time about 4 hours has passed. It turns out I had some shader issues and it caused my game to crash. But I think that we're all back to normal now. Vertex shaders, I believe. But I don't want to lose where we were at. So I know that I was just talking about the quest. So the Forgotten Heirloom, the Pocket Watch, I believe is in there. And I think I know that. Well, actually I'm doubting myself now, but I think I know that because I've done these quests loads of times. But now that I'm remembering, was it actually on Saldine's farm? Is that what they said? To the west, the pumpkin farms. Yeah, so I am totally wrong. And I was overconfident. This is definitely not the right place. So we want the pocket watch and we want the oats as well. So oats are around here, so we could just kill a few more of these Defias and pick up the oats on the way. But that farm over there is where the Saldine sort of stuff is. Let's be really cool about this. Oh, no, wrong one. I haven't set key bindings. What's going on? Yeah, so because I was rejigging all the shaders. Oh, thank you very much, Gangstadin. EY. Because I was resetting all my shaders. Actually, what's occurred is my key bindings don't seem to have set. Some of them have, but some have disappeared. Weird. So what I'll do is I'll quickly reset some key binds. Bottom left, T, G. Oh, they are there. They just aren't showing. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess on next reload they will pop back up into existence. But for now, yes, the trials and tribulations of restarting or building a new computer. I must say as well, perhaps I should put an update video on, because I don't want to take up all my time and your time talking about the updates since last playthrough or play session, which was 2 weeks ago. But yes, I built the computer from scratch, and the only part I haven't actually updated is the graphics card. As the one I had previously, although not amazing, for WoW it absolutely suffices. But because of these shader issues now, I'm thinking, you know what, a new graphics card would not go amiss. So what I think I'll do is next time I have a bit of spare money, I may invest in something a little bit more extravagant. What I also need to do is turn on the auto pickup. What's the word for it? Is auto loot. Are we seeing it here somewhere? Auto loot, auto loot. This is embarrassing. Whereabouts is auto loot? Block trades, auto attack on casts, sticky targeting. It must be here somewhere. I can't even see it. I'm so blind. Advanced options. Come on then. Simple chat, lock chat settings. I can't see it at all. Well, point it out to me, guys, because I am being an idiot here, I'm sure. I really can't see it. I've done this so many times, and still I can't even find it. What is going on? Right, you guys are going to have to point this out to me, because I have no idea. Oh, we can get this again. I mean, is it somewhere else? It's not going to be in. It's not going to be in video. It has to be an interface, right? It's not going to be elsewhere. Well, in any case, let's continue. Oh my gosh! Oh, now I know where polymorph is. It's on V, so we're all good. And this smuggler is practicing her throwing technique, apparently. Does she not know that Gennal is an absolutely expert gymnast, and every single time you throw it at her, she's literally just catching it. She's her reactions are that fast. Look at that! I mean, that is a reactions beyond reactions, instant. As soon as he turned out of his sheep form, Gennal was right on the button again. So yeah, I don't know. She should have learned from that first throwing dagger that there was no chance of hitting her. No chance at all. Like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely pulling more. Right, okay. It's getting a little bit cagey now. Oh, these throwers. Here we go. So this potion, these two should turn around. Good. Right, perfect. Perfect. We are doing well. Okay, let's get some mana back up. Channel our high elf racial. We just need the oats now, is that right? Westfall stew. Yeah, we'll deliver that. Just the oats. So we can do that while running back. Quite odd how these hotkeys have sort of placed themselves here. Then they've skipped Control 4, although it does work. And similarly for these as well, all the shift buttons here, these keys aren't coming up. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Oh, I missed a sack of oats there, and there's one there too. So I'll make sure to get those. So I have really missed Gennal though. She has, I mean, I've been complaining to, you remember Cone, my co-pilot? Complaining to her about how much I've been missing this experience with you lot. And yeah, it's been nice because I looked at my channel analytics and I've been posting videos again for about a month now. To have this week and a half break or so has been it's been as though a part of me has gone, has been missed. And a lot of the experience as well is, you know, reading your comments and seeing what you all think. And there seems to be a lot of people that enjoy just the exact same thing that I enjoy. Sitting around, playing a game, and not taking ourselves too seriously. Trying out a few different voices. Maybe I should take that more seriously. Trying out a few different voices and just having a good time. Make sure we get a few herbs as well. Gennal has missed the cooking. She is still carrying 21 Tupperwares, but I believe she can, you know, put a few of these spiced wolf meat per Tupperware, so it's not a full loss. It's not a full loss because she does have her bags absolutely stacked to the max with these Tupperwares. But we should actually conjure some water. I've just realised that we are a mage. We can do that, and we don't need food though because we've got the spiced wolf meat. And Gennal much prefers the protein-filled spiced wolf meat to the alternative that is the lembis bread. Is it lambis bread? The elven bread that you can have one bite of and it fills your stomach. Yeah, she much prefers the real deal. Oh, thank you. Where are we at? My watch. Thank you so much, kind sir. We are but poor farmers and we've lost our land, but please accept this reward as a token of our appreciation. What's the poison? See you around. One more oat bag. Handful of oats. I mean, it's. Are we putting our hand into a bag of oats? Is that what we're doing and pulling out a handful? Because if that's the case, then why can we not just use one of these sacks and be done with it? It seems to me... Oh, he's going to get it first, isn't he, the noob? Yeah, what a noob. It seems to me that if it is that we're just putting our hand into a sack, that we should just be able to keep getting handfuls. There's more than a handful in each of these sacks. That's all I'm saying. Making us run around getting one handful per sack. Is it because each sack has a different brand of oat? It's one of them... Aldi own brand, another one Sainsbury's own brand, Tesco, and then Quaker's Oats in another. Probably, that's probably, I'm exactly right, I'm sure.
Have a good one.
Thank you so much. I didn't read the rest of the quest, I'm sorry about that. That's okay, Werner, no problem. We're going to head on now up to the up the path, and we're going to bring the recipe for Westfall stew to Salma Saldine. That's what we'll do. Bye, Felbros. I also saw when I was testing things out. I've been testing things out for about a day and a half. Today is, in the real world, it is a Friday. And I was, wait a second, just so I can, Salting's fine. And I was going to be recording yesterday, Thursday, but I came up against some of these shader issues, and as I say, it took a while to fix them. Thought I fixed them, started recording, turns out I didn't, but now I believe I have. And so yesterday when I was recording though, I saw some very cool RP, which I'll get to in a second. Rough times, says Gennal. No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception. Look what has happened to this place. Gosh, yes, it looks bad. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk. The damned thieves had driven them all off. Not me, though. But it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to come back out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighbouring fields as well. Yeah, farmer, Saldian, we'll do that for you. But I just like to talk to your wife. Salma, hello. Welcome to our humble abode. It's always nice to see a friendly face. What strong arms you have. This accent. My husband and I are always up for something to help around the farm. Now that most of the good folk left, it's hard to find an able body to help out. Alright, no problem. Westfall stew. I'm going to miss that Verna Philbro so much. I don't suppose you happened to see her on the way here. I did. That Verna has always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her in Westfall, but between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwell will suit her just fine. But enough gossip. Now we can make Westfall stew. Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortask snouts. I think there's 3 Murloc eyes and 3 okra. Okay, Salma. The onions are peeled, the garlic is minced, the rosemary is crushed, the crust has been baked, the dillweed is chopped, the gravy is simmering. Now, all you need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers. 8 livers. That's a lot. How many people are you feeding? Probably, it must be at least 20. I don't know about you guys. I eat liver quite regularly, actually. It's cheap and has nutrition, I'm sure. But I don't like the taste of it. I often have either chicken or lamb liver. And chicken is much milder in terms of taste. Lamb has a taste to it. But I think, what was it? She wanted 8 of them. I mean, that's ridiculous, to be honest. I went to Budapest not that long ago, and we went to this Lebanese restaurant. Very, very good. And as a starter, I had chicken livers and all the rest. But when I normally have chicken livers, I have a few. I don't have very much, but I have a few. And just before I keep going and talking about nonsense again, I'm going to head to Sentinel Hill while doing this sort of quest. Anyway, I have a few of them. Not many, maybe 3 max. That's maximum at a time. And anyway, when I was there, they gave me a full bowl of it. And this is not a small bowl. This was like a big bowl. And this was a big bowl of liver, and it was just way too much. And that was a starter. But they did cook it with these cranberries and some other things as well, which was quite impressive. But I couldn't eat all of it, and I had to leave quite a lot for my main course. But yes, so that is a lot of Gortusk liver, and Gortusks aren't small either. So we're killing one now. I mean, this is a young one. I wonder, maybe they are smaller, but livers are an organ that's of a considerable size. In fact, this Gortusk is bigger than us. So I'm not being funny, but these are going to be big livers. Really big livers. Too big, I think. Oh god, wrong spell. And we've really got the space either. I mean, technically, yes, we've got huge amounts of bag space here. But RP-wise now, I mean, where are we going to store it even? The time taken to cut them out as well. You know, Gennal has only just been introduced to meat, so to trust her to actually be able to harvest a liver from a beast without sort of cutting it in the... well, just cutting it correctly. That is some considerable trust that is being imparted onto her, and these people do not even know her. Yeah, well, Gennal, she was a little bit too... she's still somewhat nervous around humans, respects them now. She understands that although they are a mortal race, they have saved her, they've helped her, and they've shown her considerable compassion, and another word for, you know, sort of allowing her to wander around their lands freely without any sort of racial prejudice. So she does respect them, and she wants to help them, and she wants to help this lady, but she's just a bit embarrassed to say she doesn't really know how to cut up a beast. So, Captain Donovan, Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We are the former farmers. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall, track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Dead Mines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I will reward your bravery. That's alright, Donovan. We all stumble over our words occasionally. And what about you, Grian Stoutmantle? A foul corruption has crept into Westfall. While I was upholding my duty on the battlefields of Lordaeron, these honest farms were overrun and made into hideouts for thugs and murderers. The People's Militia need your help. The People's Militia has but one goal: to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of the band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trappers sightings near the Jangalode mine to the northwest, as well as the Molson farm and Folbro's pumpkin farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers, and then return to me. Okay, got Grian. The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favour. Travel to Lakeshire in the Red Ridge Mountains, east of Elwyn, and find out what you can. Red Ridge Mountains? Ooh, that's a distance.
How are you?
Quartermaster Lewis. I try to keep Sentinel Hill stocked, and that's not easy with all the action we see. Although we don't get much aid from Stormwind directly, I do have a contact in the city who helps supply us with armour. His name, Osric Strang. His shop, Limited Immunity, is in the old town of Stormwind. Our supply of armour dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. Have you taken this note? The fastest way to Stormwind is through Thor, our Griffin Master. He's just down the hill. Bring him my note and then take a Griffin to Stormwind. The classic quest. Learn how to use a Griffin. Very good. Well, let's sell some stuff in the meantime. We haven't really checked to see if there's anything that would be an upgrade for a while. Also have to remember. Excuse me. Also have to remember not to sell things that are quest items now. For example, Okra. We could sell that, but we don't want to. Okay. Blanche's Black Blanket. What did we have? 17 armor. Oh, yes. Ours is much better. Chunk of ball meat. I can't even think. I'm going to keep a lot of these items over here. We've got so much bag space. That really doesn't matter. So if we were to simply put all these items here that I think could be used, then I reckon that's a good way to go. I'm going to sell that one spiced wolf meat because I don't like the uneven nature. Having 20 is perfect. Any more and I'm a bit like, you know, causes me to feel a bit uneasy. So what I want to do is remember as well, Gennal is all about cooking up a storm, learning how to cook. So did we just got Lewis's note as well. Let's read that note and see what Quartermaster Lewis was saying. So please find below the list of armor of which we are in need. 10 mail shirts, 20 helms, 30 armor patches, and 15 mail boots. We are, as always, in your debt, and should Westfall ever be free of the thieves who threaten it, it would ease the guilt of my heart if I could invite you to my family's home. A fine meal cooked from the bounty this land was once so well known. Lewis. Oh, what a nice note.
What can I do for you?
What was this again? A copper tube? I don't know why we would need that, but let's just put it there for now. And just in case. Okay. So we have a few quests. There are a few more down here to pick up. But now, everyone, we are properly in Westfall. This is Westfall. This is sort of the main quest hub is Sentinel Hill. And I am going to explore it a bit more. I don't know, though, how many of these quests are different to the original place. The device front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be trapped by the red leather bandanas they're wearing. There'll be 15 of these bandanas, and I'll see to it you're rewarded. Scouts, Gallon? Yes. Or Galian? Gallon. It's an I. It's Galian. Is that similar to the other quest? The red leather bandanas, and I guess it's just killing the bias as well. So we can do those two at the same time. Is there another one around here? Another quest? Oh yes, we have that one. This is Christopher Hewen. Mysterious animation runes. I've been trying to get my hands on one, but as a shopkeeper I ain't exactly suited to fight mechanical monsters. I work for someone who is investigating the harmless golems in Westfall. If you could recover a rune, I'll make it worth your while. You can find them in any harvest golem in the region.
See you later.
Okay, no problem. Right, innkeeper. We just talked to you, but maybe we can set our hearth actually. We currently have our hearth set to, I think it's Stormwind. It's Gold Shower actually, so let's just set it here instead.
Help you find something?
Please allow me to click on you.
Be careful.
There we go. Right. So, anything in here? There's a few dwarves. Westfall woodworkers. Didn't know that dwarves worked with wood so often. I thought it was more stone, metal, that sort of thing. But what do I know? Okay, so this is this quest. Swift message. You look like you're in a hurry. Well, then you came to the right place. I don't want to take your griffin though. You have to get this note to Stormwind. It's not a problem. You could take one of my griffins. Okay, so for a small fee, you could take a griffin to Stormwind so you can deliver Lewis's note to Osric. You won't get there faster anyway, any other way. That sounds acceptable. Then just speak to me again when you're ready for the ride. I'll charge you a little, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Thanks, Thor. I love your glasses. And your chest piece. What is going on? Is that an aeroplane with some smoke or some, I can imagine coloured smoke coming out of there, or is it like some sort of angel or a spidery thing with lots of weird legs and then some upper pincers? I don't know what it is, but it's an interesting design for sure. Okay, but I don't want to take that right now, so we will do that another time, Thor, if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks. Let's repair a little bit as well. I'm also interested in exploring Westfall completely. So there's some places like this over here, which I think I've never ever been to in my life. And I can't imagine there having been any reason for me to have done so back in the day. But I wonder in Turtle WoW whether there's some unique quests around here. But it looks tough. We've got some Harvest Reapers of a high level around here. Is it device? Yeah, they're too high level. 18. Oh god, that's too much. That is too much. So instead, we will harvest golem mystery. I work for a certain someone. You find any harvest golems, so we just kill harvest golems, so we'll do this alongside other quests. So trappers and smugglers. I reckon we should make moves to do this quest here. Right. So this quest is just, well, this is anywhere actually. I think I remember from back in the day, it's over this ridge. We should find a lot of these defiers, just over there. So perhaps that's where we'll be going to next. And what I want to do is I wanted to get this recording finished for you guys. It's not going to be as long as usual, I don't think. It could be. I've no idea about time right now, as I had to stop and start once. But what I'd like to do is get this recording done so you guys know that we're back in action, back with Gennal. And I'll have some more videos for you ASAP. I think I'm going to focus heavily on Gennal and her story for a while. So if you're excited about Gennal, I am, then look out for more very soon. Anyway, with all that being said, it's really good to be back, and I hope that you're excited as well, and I will talk to you all next time.